Tonight we will examine concepts that may challenge your perception of the world around you. Strange creatures, chilling tales, and the occasional conspiracy. Here on our show, we will attempt to provide you with paranormal insight.
Techisode.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Paranormal Insight. I'm your host, Tim Sedano, lead investigator with Scary, the paranormal investigation team, and host of Paranormal Insight. Today, we're going to take a look at our first ever Techisode. So, let's get started. So, what am I wearing? This is a tactical vest. Has all kinds of stuff on it that you could strap things onto, lots of pockets and Velcro bits here and there and all that fun stuff. But how does this apply to ghost hunting? Well, as we learned in the military, and this is not a military tactical vest, this is for paintball more. They have a lot of extra pockets that most tactical vests in military use don't have. So they kind of overdid the pockets, which is perfect for ghost hunting. And let me show you why. What's he wearing? He's wearing his own tack vest now. That's right. I call this, well, it has a few different names. The one I like best is the one-man band, although you should never, ever, ever investigate alone if you can help it. So, the vest has pockets. There's flashlights in here, and there's all kinds of different accessories, and you can stow them in these pockets and all that fun stuff. But let me show you, if you can see on my hat right there, there's the camera. There's a monitor for that camera on my wrist. And on the back here, somewhere, if I can reach it, yeah, there it is the DVR. And we'll go over these different components up close and personal right now. So here's the recording system decoupled from the vest. And as you can see, I have the monitor turned on. This is what goes my thing. And this little camera here, as you can see me quite well. That's a little fisheye, but that's okay. From the camera to the monitor to the DVR. This is the hub for these other two components. And with this remote that comes with it, I'm able to record to a 32 gigabyte SD card, which is inside. You can't see it too well, but it's in there. And with the remote, I'm able to record and play back on the monitor here. And I can't tell you how valuable that is in the field. This is an MPU 951 cell phone and computer recharge unit. So it'll last about 2.5 hours in the field, and usually handles the DVR, the camera, and the monitor for that amount of time. Recharge takes about 5 hours, so I try and use it sparingly, and usually a tech through doesn't take longer than 2 hours, so it's perfect for our needs. So that, more or less, is the entire kit uncoupled from the vest. Another accessory is the headband flashlight system. Regular flashlight here, and an infrared light, which you can barely see unless I do this. On this side. Turn that off. Now, benefit of this, you can point the beam wherever it is you might be looking, and this, it's over there, it's over there, it's over there, you know, that type of thing. And you don't have to aim it with your hands. You keep your hands free, in other words. And while I wear the hat. Now, it's a little cumbersome, but still, I mean, that's a great deal of freedom, especially if you're, you know, walking around at night and you need to say, oh my gosh, look over there in infrared. Everyone with an infrared camera can see what's going on. And then you can also highlight it with your regular light as well. So this is probably one of my favorite pieces of equipment in addition to everything else, because it's more hands-free. Let's talk about the hat cam and the uses of the hat cam. We have enough ambient light in here that I'm able to take advantage, and if I use the screen, you can actually see my face a little bit. But the camera by itself is not the greatest thing in the world. It relies on the backup lamps of a car to illuminate its field of view. So I have to turn on the infrared lamp to help. And as you can see, that helps quite a bit. Now, here's the advantage of having a camera on your hat or on your head or whatever it is you want to do. If there's a piece of activity off to one side, and I have a camera pointed at me, or I'm using a similar camcorder to this, if I go, hey, something's over there, the camcorder may not always follow my even if I'm holding it myself. I mean, it's a matter of, hey, what was that over there? Now, the advantage of a hat camera is that all I have to do is turn my head, hey, what was that over there? And perhaps with the aid of the lamp on my head and the camera on my hat, I can actually record what I saw, verify what I saw, verify what the client has been experiencing. And that's kind of what we're all about. We're here to help. So that's why I set this thing up. Now, the camera is not only connected to the wrist monitor, but there's a DVR on my shoulder, which I showed you before, which is recording everything the hat camera is seeing. The only downside is it doesn't have the best audio interface, so you have to go with a silent video. There's no sound to it. For the purposes of this camera, I can't rely on it for EVPs and the like. But essentially, that's the hat camera use. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes this installment of the Techisode. There will be more to follow in the future. We hope you enjoyed it and found it informative. My name is Tim Sedano, and this is Paranormal Insight. I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you for watching and listening. Please click the subscribe button and activate notifications for future episodes and other content. On Spotify, please don't forget to leave us a 5-star review. If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to discuss on the show, please email us at paranormal.insight.podcast@gmail.com. That's paranormal.insight.podcast@gmail.com. Find us on Facebook and Instagram under paranormal.insight.podcast